Hey Cancer, how are you? I really hope you guys are doing well. This will be your December love reading, but I want to do mine differently. I don't know about y'all, but we all fall into different categories. So I do understand that sometimes one size fits all, but not today, not in my world. So this is how we're gonna do it, right? I'm gonna break this down into 4 categories. If you don't know by now, the number 4 is my favorite number, okay? So we doing singles, we're gonna do attached, we're gonna do it's complicated situationships, and then we're gonna close it out with no contact. I will be doing timestamps, so y'all gotta bear with me. When I get done with one portion, let me write the number down so I can get this right and make it easier for y'all. Nobody wanna sit here and watch all these videos all the way through. Anyways, Cancer, let's begin with how I'm going to lay out this energy. I'm going to do it for how you feel and how your person feels, but I'm going to call it person 1 and person 2 because I want you to decide where you fall. If you want to tell me in the comments, you know you can tell me. If you don't want to tell me, that's okay too, right? So we're going to start out with the Soul's Journey cards right here, and then we're going to use my other Oracle deck right now. I can't think of the name. What is the name of this thing? Wisdom of the Oracle. That's it. The tarot deck that I'm using, if you are a 90s baby and you watch The Craft, listen, you're gonna love this because I had to. This deck right here is called the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck. It is by our good sis Rachel True. Y'all remember her from The Craft? Remember when all her hair fell out? If you don't, you need to watch The Craft. The Craft is the reason I'm sitting in front of y'all right now. Listen. That thing inspired a generation. Anyways, let's get into it. Now we're gonna start with single, like I said. What I want you to do, my singles, is think about your person. And when I say about person, I mean what you want to manifest in your life. This energy could be about an old person. Let's see what's coming towards singles is what I'm trying to do. If I can't pull that, I ain't gonna be able to pull it. I might just have to tell you what I feel. But if I can, that's what we're going towards. So how are my single Cancers feeling right now? As far as your relationship status goes, or either a witch or whatever, right? Okay, babes, we gotta go the distance. We go the distance, we have the number 11, so that reduces down to 2. 2s are about partnership, balance, could be about division. So of course you want a partnership, you single. And the universe know, right? Now, as far as your message is humor. You'll see how this tie in. Just let me get there. Humor reads, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Cancers, y'all usually do. Y'all focus on the lighter side of life. Now let's lay out person 2, right? Like I said, at this point is when I can kind of let y'all know if this is old energy. Exchanging gifts. Exchanging gifts is the number 9. That's about transformation. It's maybe intensity, but usually transformation, okay? Now the Soul's Journey card for exchanging gifts, yeah, that one right there, is worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Okay, let's go in with the tarot and see if this is about a past person. This is about person number 2 is you, and your new person is somebody else. Let's see. We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. It's about returning. So this is about a residual energy. Yeah, we got the Moon in reverse. Somebody want to come towards somebody with some type of truth here. Something came out. Somebody was holding back. Don't want to hold back no more. Another major. Got the Chariot. They want forward movement. I told you somebody want to return here. And the cards say go the distance. So 2 of Wands, they done made their mind up. Cancer. Who done made their mind up about my Cancer? Look at that. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Cups in reverse. Being out of that period of trying to think of all your options, the potential of it. They know what the potential is. They want to come back to whatever this potential is. Now, for person number 2, we got the 6 of Swords in reverse. Not leaving something, not wanting to anyways, but having to. When I see the 6 of Swords in reverse, it reminds me, well, what it makes me think of, let's say it that way, is you in a situation where the other person would switch the rules up on you while the relationship was going. Y'all could be doing great, then all of a sudden they come in one day and be like, I'm going to do such and such and I don't want to be here anymore. So it's like you didn't want to be away from this person. You didn't have a choice. You just, it was taken, the choice was taken from you. And then this falls on top of the number 9. Like I told you, 9s represent intensity, transformation. But the thing says exchanging gifts. So the exchange of gifts here is learning a value for each other. Y'all teaching each other something throughout this separation, okay? 7 of Cups in reverse. Again, that was at the bottom of the deck. So the 7 of Cups in reverse, person 2 knows who they want. Like I said, they didn't want to leave. They don't want to be single. They kind of have to be. 5 of Cups in reverse. Looking at this situation, though, from the mind frame of, I think it could work out. I'm not, like, feeling in this sense of, I don't have, you know, I'm in a sense of regret. Somebody here, with the 5 of Cups, it's usually something about third-party energy. Now, I only say that because of how the traditional universal weight looks, is that he has those 3 cups right in front of him and they're spilled. So it's usually about something that happened in threes. The 3s could be somebody upset because they did something with the third party. It could be somebody upset because they continue to let a situation go on and they got to strike 3 and they should have been paying attention. But as far as it's been in reverse, you know that this ain't on you. But you do, you know, like you were regretting the separation, regretting the things you did, and now you're realizing that this really went on me. I didn't have no power over it. You can't control how another person feels, right? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Feeling unable to take care of themselves. Whoever person number 2 is, this relationship took a lot from them. They came into this relationship strong. When they came into it, they had their own. They were abundant, is what I mean. They were happy. They were stable, man. It could be some children involved here. But now they're in a sense of feeling like they done lost themselves. They don't feel like themselves anymore. Whoever person number 2 is, they're beautiful, though. Beautiful or handsome. Then we got the World in reverse. This cycle ain't over. So for my single people, whoever person number 2 is, they worried. They're worried if this is going to come back together. They worried if it's even worth their time, right? Does this person even think about me? Do they even see me? Do they even care? It's that type of feeling, but it's not really worth it, because what this has taught both people in this situation is, for person number 2, it has taught you self-worth, okay? It has taught you about stronger boundaries. If you're person number 1, what it has taught you is about not being so serious and being so defensive about things. I feel like whoever person number 2 is, I'm picking up on this person who is very serious, not easy to offend in a sense, because their message for this relationship is humor, like looking at the lighter side of things and not being so if I could, I'm sorry, I don't know, but some made me want to say whoever person number 1 is, they probably had a lot happen to them. They don't trust a lot, so it was easy for them in a sense to kind of cut it off or walk away, because they were worried that it was just going to go the way everything else went, okay? But this cycle isn't over, okay? All right, so now let me timestamp. Oh, no timestamp. I want to give y'all a moon message for both people. Hold up. Okay, so person number 1, the moon message is more about how to stabilize your feelings right now, depending on which side you fall on, and also how your person is probably feeling or what they need to know. Person number 1, show the world the real you. And this is a moon Aquarius, so you could have been dealing with an Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces. I mean, we got the water here. So as far as show the world the real you, this person holds back. Like I said, they real serious. So they probably put on a facade for the world. And this facade is so serious that they don't even know who they are anymore. They don't know where that facade starts and where where it ends and where they start. Let me say it that way. Person number 2, what's your moon message? It's confidence is the key to success. Like I said, some person number 2 took a blow to how they felt about themselves. It really hit their self-esteem in the way that they feel that they can manifest the things they want as far as relationships and stuff, because they feel like maybe it's them. They're in this sense of, I'm not good enough, and that's not true. Could could be a Leo. We also have some cups over here, so we could be dealing with a water sign, so a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, okay? All right, so now I'm going to timestamp. We'll move on to the next one. All right, now we on to attach. Let me reshuffle. All right, attached. What do you have for my attachments? Could be dealing with a fire sign, whoever, you know, Cancer you could be. Or somebody that's very strong-willed. You could also be dealing with a earth sign. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of pentacles here. Investment, trying to work on this. Somebody holding back. Something financial going on in this relationship. All right. You have, what messages do we have for the attached Cancers for the month of December? One more, y'all. I'm almost there. Somebody feeling good about this relationship, I can tell you that much. Because I keep seeing failure. Self-esteem is an issue here. Okay. Now, let's lay out the energy for person one. If you didn't watch the beginning part, you can decide which side you fall on, okay? We're doing attached now. So for person one, we have unfinished symphony. The number 10, which we're going to look at this as either an ending or it could be some new energy they're trying to put into the relationship, okay? Person two, we have co-create. Y'all could be like total opposites, like either the odd pair. Co-create is the number 4, so it's about stability and balance. Now let's lay out the soul's journey for attached. So let me shuffle one more time, holding on. One more time. That dang gonna fail you. Okay, person number 1. What is it? Failure reads, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Person 2 is gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. All right. Let's figure out what's going on with person 1. So like I said, person 1 could either be thinking about ending this, since this is a committed relationship, or it could be something that they want to begin again. They want to put some new energy in it. They want a new start, okay? And their soul's journey card is failure. Soul's journey, what that represents for me when I pull those for couples or for when I do my readings, is your higher self. Okay, what it wants you to know and about what you're processing and how you're feeling about yourself and your feelings are what you need to know going forward. So, first card is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we have some emotional manipulation going on here. Somebody that has a low self-esteem though. And we got the 7 of Cups. Cancer, you could be dealing with another water sign, okay? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. With the Seven of Cups, somebody is done with having a bunch of options, like thinking to themselves that, oh man, I could, is this really the best I can get? It's like that type of energy. That's what they were doing, and now they out of that. They know that that caused a lot of problems. See, and they dealing with some karma right now. They feel like they will, because we got the Justice card in reverse. You could be dealing with a Libra too. Eight of Swords. So that's what they're worried, this person. Whoever person number one is in this situation, and we got the King of Pentacles. You could also be dealing with a earth sign. So this person may be the breadwinner in a relationship. Brings a sense of stability to the relationship. Let me speak it that way. Whoever person number one is, they know they've messed up. Something has happened. Something came out too. Maybe what came out about them was that they were being emotionally manipulative. They were out trying to see if there was something better. And they know they caused problems to this relationship. They know it was unfair. They know it wasn't right. And they feeling like it was all their fault for messing it up. Like they know that they're stuck in their heads about it. They're really, it's a lot of anxiety here. And they feel like they just failed person number two. They feel like they failed their partner. They embarrassed them. They're embarrassed themselves. And they don't want it to be over with. But they feel like what they did, it was just too much. The person number two didn't deserve that. So person number two, your card is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so, well, Six of this, Six of Pentacles. I call it Pentacles, and this deck is a this. But y'all know where I'm going, okay? So with person number two, they want equal give and take. I'm feeling like person number two has told person number one that they want this to end. Yep, they do. See, look, Ten of Swords, tired. They fucking tired. Person number two done. They're like, I gave to you. I gave myself to you. I tried to build something with you. This could be a marriage here, okay? Yep, the Tower. Oh my gosh, y'all, look. See, person number two realizing that we can't come, they don't want to come back from this. They tired of, yep, the fool. They taking a chance. They taking a leap of faith. Whoever person number two is, they leaving. They're leaving. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now, Four of Pentacles in reverse is person number two. Like I said, whoever number one is, they the breadwinner. They're making more money, or they're paying the bills. And person number two could have been staying at home, could have been taking care of the children here, right? But what person number two doing is stashing money, and they ain't saying nothing. They're not talking about all the money they got. We got that Six of Pentacles, like I said, that equal give and take, right? They want that, and they know they've given in this relationship, and they just had too much happen. We got two majors on this side and just one over here. This person over here know they wrong, person number one. And person number two is grateful that they know which direction to take now. They know that they're done with this cycle. So like I said, this person number one knows that it's over too. They feel like, they say unfinished symphony. This was a really loving relationship. They know that what they did was wrong, but for whatever reason, Cancer, they did it. So remember, you got to decide where you fall, right? Now, let's do Moonology message. The Moonology message is more about kind of like how to balance your feelings, how to compose yourself, okay? So for person number one, we have don't let your past hold you back. And in this South Node, I'm going to say that this person could have a South Node in Taurus. So you may want to research and see what that means for you. But at this point, as far as don't let your past hold you back, they continue to stay in this mindset of not trusting the process, and then are not trusting that what they have been given, the universe gave to them. This is what the divine gift to you as a partner. This person was good. I feel like person number one felt like it was too good to be true a lot of the times. Or that's what they would tell themselves when they would be out here looking at other options, or out here weighing their options. And that comes from past behaviors, that comes from past hurts, and they just haven't gotten past that. And so with the South Node, your South Node is the stuff you need to leave behind. You need to focus on your North Node. And I believe South Node, well, North Node for Taurus and South Node will be Scorpio. North Node. So this person needs to go towards the Scorpio aspects. Okay, they need to focus in on what Scorpios would do, the good qualities, because they stuck on what they've already learned. You already mastered your South Node. That's your past life energy, or either that reflects your childhood. Depends on what you believe in. If you believe in a past life, that's what your South Node represents. That's your past life. If you believe in just it being your childhood, and like say you don't believe in a past life, South Node represents how your childhood went, and these are the things that you have mastered. These are the behaviors that need to be left behind, and this person is not leaving behind their toxicity. They're not leaving behind the way they view themselves. They're not leaving behind their sense of entitlement and materialism, especially if this is a Taurus South Node, if your person is a Taurus. Our person 1 has that South Node. So let's get a card for number 2. The answers you need are coming, babes. Could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have that heavily in your chart. Full moons are usually about the beginning of new cycles. So person 2 want new. Person 1 need to learn. All right. That's all I got for you. You are released if you were here just for the attached. Because at this point, I'm about to move on to It's Complicated in Situationships. Now, if you want to listen to that too, because you feel like what you're going through is complicated, that's your business. I ain't kicking you out. I'm just telling you can go. All right. Let me timestamp. All right. Whoop, whoop. Things just falling off. Okay. Let's get this quick shuffle on for It's Complicated Situationships. I know I call it It's Complicated Situationships, but you know what I mean. I ain't trying to be funny. Just, we all done been there. I done been there. Listen, we could possibly say I'm still fucking there. I don't know. I'm single, but it's complicated, right? So, let's see, Cancer. All right. Tell me stop right there. Let's figure this out. What's going on with my It's Complicated Cancers? The ones that's in situationships, they're not sure about what this is or why this around them. Why is this energy in my life feeling? I feel like that's what Cancer out there feeling. If you watch this video, you're like, why did this even come my way? What is this about? Is this karma? Like, what's happening here? Why are they acting like this? Stay strong through whatever it is, I tell you that much. And you got it. I mean, like, whoever is, never mind. I want to put it out there, but I'm gonna hold back. Because one person in this situationship is more open and honest. Like, they okay with being vulnerable. And the other person is not okay with that. That's what I'm picking up on right now. They learning from whoever the person is that is okay with vulnerability. This person is learning from them. Let's see. All that glitters. Person number 1 is 7. It's about potential. Seeing the potential in something. I think this may be my person who isn't too sure. Person number 2, we have loyal heart. See, like I said, somebody here is okay with vulnerability. They don't see it as a weakness. They look at it as, well, I can speak my truth. I'm gonna speak my truth. And the number here is 8, about rewards and progress. And when somebody can be vulnerable, it's not a weakness because they usually been through a lot to get to that point. You got to go through a lot, just to get to the point where you can be open and honest with how you feel. And like I said, speaking your truth. Now, Soul's Journey card for person number 1. Soul's Journey represents your higher self. Okay. What you need to know. See, person number 1, we got for you. We have blame. I don't know what that's about. Blame reads, I accept responsibility for my well-being. We're gonna find out though. Oh, person to surrender. Remember I say, see, that's a hard thing for people who know how to be emotionally honest. It's stepping back and just letting it play out, man. It's hard. Surrender is, I can release my need to control. It's not even, you don't even see it as being controlling when you trying to tell the person, you could just talk to me, or we can take it at your pace, blah, 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 blah. They don't want to hear it. It makes it just, the more you push them, the more they pull away. All right, let's see what's going on with person number 1. With this all that glitters and thinking that some has potential. They could just be a very ambitious person, and they probably focus on money, and they can't focus on a relationship right now. 3 of Wands here, they're focused on expanding some, and they do feel like this is something that they could have in the future. I feel like y'all are not in contact right now. We got 8 of Pentacles in reverse. They can't work on this right now. Whoever person number 1 is, it's a reason though. What are they trying to, what's going on? Why? The Lovers in reverse. I told y'all I knew it was a person here that doesn't feel like this is a match made in heaven. Like this ain't too good to be true. Like maybe this isn't their person. And they're not doing it in a negative way. They just probably never really been in anything where they probably never really had that type of love before. So they running from it. It's like, I see that this person could be really good for me. Like, y'all could be around each other. Things could be great. But they looking at it as, I think this is too good to be true. 10 of Wands. They feel like it'll bring a burden on them because they think it's too good to be true. Whoever person number 1 is, they are a skeptic at heart. They have never really been in anything that makes them feel this type of intensity. And if the reason I'm saying I know it makes them feel intense and it gets a huge emotional response from them because they're worried about it becoming something that will burden them. Why would you think something gonna burden you unless you care? You know, like, and then they had a Lover's card here. At the bottom, they got the Wheel of Fortune. It's something that they feel like they have to put on hold. I feel like y'all not speaking. They don't, yeah, y'all are on a break. Look what fell out. The 4 of Swords, and this is for person number 2. Y'all on a break. Maybe something happened, some harsh communication, and you trying to heal from that. Person number 2, you just trying, man. Like, you like, I care, yo. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You were waiting, and right now you thinking, I don't know if I should wait anymore. I don't know if I should invest my time in this anymore. I don't know what this gonna be. Yeah, you cutting through the bullshit. You're like, man, I keep coming towards you, telling you how I feel, and you keep blocking it. You keep looking towards your money. You keep looking towards other stuff. Somebody, okay, listen. We got the Prince of Swords here, right? So I don't know if person number 2 got some type of information to make them feel like they just want to leave this thing. Y'all could know people. Y'all could have people in common in a sense. Somebody came in, told you something, and you didn't expect for them to know anything about this relationship. And now look, you got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse too. You starting to feel like this ain't really meant for me. That this isn't, like, this will bring me bad luck, and you surrendering to the process. This is what your higher self telling you to do about this situation. For my It's Complicateds and the situationships, this is telling you to surrender. Move on for now, even if it's just for now. Because with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it don't mean that it won't work out. Remember, person number 1 has the Lovers in reverse. So this could be a soulmate connection. It could be a twin flame or karmic connection. But I'm picking up more on soul flame. Listen to that, y'all. You probably feel like it's a twin flame and soulmate relationship mixed together because they probably make you feel so happy. Like, look, for person number 2, we got these 2 owls up here. Person number 2 could be older than person number 1. There could be an age difference here. Cancer could be dealing with a Gemini or earth sign, which is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could also be dealing with, I done had some, let me see, you got a bunch of swords over here. Could be dealing with the air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, okay? My cards here. Now what I'm gonna do now is pull a moon message for person number 1. As far as the feelings, this whole taking the blame for this being, and y'all being in separation bothers this person, whoever number one is, or either if you're number one, it bothers you about being separated. The message is emotions are running high. I feel like there was an argument here. Something happened, because now person number one is like, let me go towards securing my coin. Let me go towards something else. Let me keep my eyes on the prize. Let me plan on something else, another relationship. There was a lot of passion here too for person one. Person two, this person mentally stimulated you. You liked how they went and got their money. You love how they chased their bag. You love their work ethic. But his emotions are running high for them. Person number two, we have the energy is gaining momentum. Your energy of going somewhere else. Like, this person number one could change their mind. They could change their mind, but it's not going to be happening. I don't feel that it's going to be happening in December. If anything, it'll be like around springtime or closer to the summer. And by then, you won't care if you're person number two. Or if you're person number one, it's going to take you some time before you decide, hey, that actually was my person. Then you got to get it back. So that's on you. All right, so now we're going to move on to no contact. If you're not going to stay for that, love you. See you next time. All right, let's get this shuffle on. Okay, my no contact Cancers. Listen, I hate it. No contact. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. I'm just playing, yo. I don't like that. You know, like, come on, man. Talk through some stuff. But we will see if this is even something that could be talked through. Let's see if that is the case first, okay? Shots. Somebody got a drinking problem here. Shots. Like, what? What, Cancer? Okay, let's find out. If I see, man, listen, if the 3 of Cups come out, I'm gonna be real upset. Oh, God. Okay. All right. This no contact has affected somebody's self-esteem. I can tell you that much. Somebody ain't feeling like themselves. Another person feeling indecisive about which way to go, how to do this. Somebody hear a word. If it's going to ever become a relationship, if it's going to ever become a thing. This could have been something going on for a while. Yep, somebody down and working. Okay. Now, let's see for person number one, what's going on here. We got higher power in the number 4. Wanting some balance, some stability within this situation or within their life period. Got loyal heart for person number 2. So number 8, some type of progress here. Feeling like this the other half, maybe. What's the message from your higher self about this? What do you need to embrace? What do you need to know about what this relationship has taught you? Or person number 1, envy. Envy reads, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Person number 1 care about people think y'all could be different in some type of way. Person number 2, you could be doing something for work that person number 3, person number 3, is there 3 people here? Person number 2, you could do something for work where person number 1 does not agree with it, or they feel like if they family or somebody would judge them for it. Like you could be maybe in a spiritual community or something, stripper, I don't know your life. Okay, so person number 2, we have guilt. Guilt is I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. This making you feel like you're not good enough. And you know that you love them, you've been loyal to them, you have showed them things that they probably ain't never see with nobody else, and then they want to go no contact. All right, like I said, decide where you fall. Okay, person number 1. Ace of Cups. This is like, oh my gosh, like ultimate love for them. Got the Hermit in reverse. Person number one loves the fuck out of person number two behind closed doors. Person number two probably don't even know it. And it's all coming down to what people think of them. This has a lot to do with people think of them. And you could be dealing with a Virgo. Person number one could be a Virgo. Five of Wands in reverse. Some type of conflict is why this is kind of where it's at. Person number one don't want to deal with any conflict. They may have had to deal with that in their past. They're not seeing what they did wrong either. It was an argument here. Yeah, they feel like it's over. They probably know they can't come back because of all the damn drama. And see, like I told y'all with the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So there was no equal give and take. Person one was a taker. Okay, Cancer. Person number one has a problem with keeping up with the Joneses. That's the best way I know how to say it. They care a lot about how people judge them. They care about having a good look, in a sense. They're like those types that they probably tell their friends all their business, and if their friends don't get them the thumbs up, they good. Or they do something for work where they feel like they have to always be impressive, in a sense. And it don't matter what their age is. Person number two is older, though. There's somebody here older. Yeah. And this being the higher power card coming up is that this person is going to stay in no contact with you until they balance out themselves. They need to go through that a dark night of the soul, and they already kind of dealing with that right now, but they refusing, in a sense, to think on it. They really think to themselves they know that this relationship isn't good for them because of conflict and drama, but it's what they're trying to avoid. They're trying to avoid conflict and drama. They don't want to be in this period with you, but they know that just too much has happened, and that's what they don't want to deal with. That's what I'm saying. It's like an end of a cycle for them. Okay. Could be dealing with a fixed sign like a Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, or an Aquarius. And like I said, we got Virgo here. Okay, for person number one. Person number one is just, as much as they love person number two, they love more what people think about them. Person number two, some type of secrets came out about your person. However this go, secrets came out. Could be a Pisces you're dealing with here. Yeah, we've got Prince of Cups. So this was an emotional offer that came towards you. Like, this person came in like they want to stay. You know they care about you. Whoever person number two is, they know that this person cares, but they think that they coming back. They waiting for them to come back. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this fuck with person two, stability. Like I told you, this one over here, whoever person number one was, they're a taker. It was no equal give and take. Just threw you off. Yep. Taking a chance on it. Still trying to take a chance. Like, person number two is willing to get us another try. Four of Swords in reverse. Yep, they don't. Person number two don't want to be on a break. Regardless of everything that has happened. I think maybe what I'm feeling is that person number two said something harsh, and they feeling like that's the reason that the no contact situation started, and they just want to take it back. They just want to talk. They may have said something that shocked person number one. Like I said, a secret came out, and then y'all ended up having an argument. Could have been about person number one seeing other people or not keeping their word on what the bond was supposed to be. They may have switched it up. You know, people do that. Okay. And this threw you off. This really threw you off. But you're still willing to get them, to offer them your cup. You're still willing. And that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just, it is what it is. Because like I said, with person number one, they stuck on what people think. And for them right now, this is this is over because of the drama. Because they're not going within and reflecting, doing that inner work. They haven't done it. They avoiding telling, they love you, whoever person number 2 is. They love person number 2. But the issue is that they just trying to fight it. They trying to stuff it down. They're like, no. They just do not want to see that they love person number 2 because they're so worried about what people think. And they also worried about the words that were exchanged. They got a lot of pride where person 1 is. It hurt their ego. Person number 1's moonology message is nothing is set in stone. So that's what I'm saying. They think that it's over with. They think, but they still got so much love for this. Like they feel like person number 2 would be that's the only person they see. Like everybody they don't talk to don't even compare. Regardless of how they try to move along, it doesn't compare. Who person number 2 is, I'm telling you right now, they love you. They just so worried about what people think. Person number 2, it's a time for healing. That's true. You gotta heal. You're rebuilding your money. You know, rebuilding your stability, rebuilding your self-image, rebuilding how you view relationships. You feel like this is the only person for you too. You're so willing to just jump back into it. And that's okay. Could be an Aquarius too in the mix here. Listen, not my business. All right, that's all I got for y'all, Cancer. I love you. Thank you for your support. All right, y'all. Holla.